Hey everyone, it's Brandon here from Brandon's Game Reviews, and I'm here to give you all a review on the Wii game Metroid Other M. Sit back and enjoy the review. The game starts off right at the last events of Super Metroid with an amazing remake of the final battle between Samus Aran, the baby Metroid, and Mother Brain. After that, Samus is traveling through her ship in space when she receives a distress call, codenamed Baby's Cry. Samus boards the distraught and massive bottle ship, only to find it in complete turmoil. She meets up with their old commander, Adam Malkovich, and a few other Galactic Federation soldiers. Samus finds out that the bottle ship is propagating Metroids and has to figure out what is really going on around here and who is really behind all the madness. The story is really amazing in my eyes. Sometimes it gets a bit heavy, but that's not big a deal. And the story gives you great insight on Samus's past, along with all her current thoughts on the situations that stand before her. I give this section a 9.9 out of 10. Metroid Other M's gameplay is very unique from the rest of the entire Metroid series. It takes you back to the series' classic roots by making you control Samus from a third-person perspective, but this time on a 3D background. The creators also wanted to stay true to the success of the Prime trilogy and added back the first-person view, where if you point the Wii Remote forward, the view switches to inside Samus's visor. It's pretty cool, but what sucks is that when you go into first-person view, Samus is locked into place and you cannot move around. You can only point her gun. It seems clunky and awkward at first, but it soon becomes second nature, and it's really fun to zip between the two perspectives. This game is also a definite run and shoot. You run through the environments while shooting and battling tons of enemies along the way. You can also go into the classic Morph Ball mode and solve some puzzles like that, and rolling around in the Morph Ball is as fun as ever. You also collect secret power-ups along the way. The stupid thing is, you have all your weapons and abilities at the beginning of the game, and Samus can very much so use them, but before you use the good powerful stuff, it has to be authorized by Adam. This becomes really dumb at points, like when you get authorized to use a weapon or ability when you are directly in the middle of a heated battle, or you just don't get authorized to use it until after you really need it. Otherwise, the gameplay in this game is massive fun. The combat is addicting while somewhat repetitive, and it is a joy to run through the game and blast away at foes, but it is also very rewarding to find all the hidden power-ups. I give this section an 8.5 out of 10. The graphics in Metroid Other M are certainly confusing. In some places they are just dazzling, and the shine and lighting effects blow your mind. And in some areas they are just bleak, blurry, and very pixelated or low resolution. But majority of the time you will be admiring the colorful, detailed, and intricate design of the many levels and creatures. Samus' suit finally looks truly good, with no blurring, great detail, and amazing shine effects that gleam off of her suit. The water effects in this game are also very good and very realistic looking too. There are many environments to admire, except for the lava in the Sector 3 of the bottle ship. I don't like saying it, but you have to admit, the graphics of the lava in some specific areas in Sector 3 are just downright poor and gritty looking. Now, the CGI cutscenes in this game are absolutely jaw-dropping and a marvelous joy to view. They are so extremely detailed and could very easily rival and even surpass Pixar at points. I seriously give a major kudos to the designing team for the CGI cutscenes. They definitely have the best graphics of anything you'll ever see on the Wii, hands down. Overall, the graphics in Metroid Other M are not amazing, but are great in their own right, and the CGI cutscenes are way past awesome looking. I'm going to split up the rating on this section into 3 different parts. My rating with just the in-game normal graphics is 7.3 out of 10. My rating with the CGI cutscenes is definitely 10 out of 10. And my final rating on this section for both of them combined is 8.4 out of 10. The controls in this game are very simplistic and easy to use and access. They sometimes cause aching in your hands or arm, but other than that, you'll eventually find the control scheme very comfortable and enjoyable. I give this section a 9 out of 10. The sound in Metroid Other M is outstanding in so many ways. The music, for the first time, is orchestrated, which gives it rich, movie-like quality. The music in the game isn't as memorable as from the classic Metroid series and the Prime series, but it is still great. It can go from tense and ambient to quick-paced and full of excitement and epicness. The voice acting in this game is very controversial throughout the gaming world. I've seen lots of complaints and lots of praises. Where I stand is on the side that praises it. I really love the voice acting in this game. It is very well acted and very believable. Samus' voice actress did an amazing job and brought the character to life. Sound effects are great, just like all Metroid games. I give this section a 9.7 out of 10. Overall, Metroid Other M is an amazingly fun, addictive game full of fascinating storytelling, great music, intense boss battles, and jaw-dropping cutscenes. It was a great and very welcome addition to the series, and I really would love to see future Metroid games from Team Ninja. Although this game did have some repetitive combat, tons of cheap deaths thanks to the lame concentration mode, and some very low resolution graphics, it still stands out as one of the better games for the Wii today. I insist you go out and buy it, whether you are a Metroid fan or not, you will love it. I give this game a 9.3 out of 10.